Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today I'm bringing you a training pack that I've made that really helped me a lot in improving my aerial flip reset shots. The important thing with this pack when I was putting it together is I wanted to make it sort of realistic to real game situations, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I mean by that. But yeah, this code will be in the description. I am actually not 100% sure if it's available on all platforms, but yeah, definitely let me know about that. And yeah, let's just get right into it, and I'll show you the shots. I'll talk about them a little bit, and also give a few tips on things that that I've been improving on. Now, don't get me wrong, I am like far from mastering this. I am very, very far away from being an expert flip resetter, but just no more than 3 or 4 days ago, I'd never tried this at all, and I didn't think I would be able to learn as quickly as I have how to hit very deceptive close-range flip resets, and that's what hopefully I'll be able to show you guys here. So to start off, we've got just a couple of very close shots. I wanted to start off simple, so if you're more of an advanced player, then yeah, go ahead and just skip these, but they are still quite useful to practice, because these are situations that will happen in real games. The ball quite often pops up in front of the other team's net, and a flip reset is just one of the options that you could go for in these situations. Like, you don't have to obviously flip reset. For example, if this is an open net, you would just shoot it on target like so. If there's a goalkeeper in the net and nothing on the backboard, then maybe you want to double touch it in. But if there's somebody who's sort of side on and you're not sure if they're gonna go backboard or not, they're like on the side wall, and you don't have enough momentum, or you're not confident in your ability of shooting it into a spot in the goal that they won't be able to reach, then maybe you could sort of like fake in your approach like this and go for a flip reset. Now, the keys with this that I've noticed is it's all about where you are on the ball when you get the flip reset. I'm actually not sure why my car's not flipping forward here. It's probably I'm leaning too far back. But yeah, you can see probably how this is like a good thing to add to your repertoire of shots. Like, you want to be able to do the double touch, you want to be able to do the regular shot, but having a flip reset is a really good way of faking out a goalie who's shadowing what you're doing and waiting for you to make your move before they do. Then the flip reset will probably catch them off guard. Now, I paused this one because this is actually something a piece of advice I want to give you guys as well, and that is, don't just skip the shot if you fail, because obviously that wasn't a flip reset, that was a failed flip reset. However, that's going to happen in games as well. Like, I'm going to, in real games, try to do flip resets and fail. I'll mess it up. And at that point, you've got to improvise, and maybe getting underneath the ball and letting it roll off my car could get a goal because the person is pre-jumping in that, and maybe I could pinch it underneath them on the ground. So that's another thing that I would say to you is don't, definitely don't stop or skip the replay, or I mean skip the shot, or to retry the shot before giving it a playthrough right until the very end. And that was a pretty good one. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully you can see the acceleration you can get in the ball from there. But yeah, we're just going a bit further back here. So you'll notice, yeah, we got one straight shot, then one off to the right, then one off to the left. And obviously some of you guys are going to be really good at this. You can put these top corner. Also, don't be too sad if you hit the backboard, because if you're in a team game, which most of these shots are they sort of look like 2v2, 3v3 chances. I would not really expect to see this sort of thing happening in a 1v1. 1v1 flip resets are mostly from off-the-wall air dribbles. But yeah, you can be pretty happy if you hit the crossbar with these. That's good power, and a teammate can probably follow up on that in some situations. But okay, let's just go into a few tips that I've noticed in my own practicing this. And the number one tip is, it's all about where the ball is. Oh, that would have been nice. Where the ball is relative to my car. So you'll notice the ball is sort of, most of the time that I'm doing these, in front of my car. I'm not underneath it when I do the flip reset. If I'm underneath the ball when I flip reset, then I'm going to go, my car is going to go in front of the ball like this. The ball's not going to get that much acceleration. As you can see, I'm probably going to be popping it, which is useful in other situations from deeper in the midfield, but from this close range, I kind of want to be behind the ball, but not completely behind it, because you want your car to still be facing a little bit forwards when you flip into it, so that you can actually shoot the ball. Now, this is only if you're going for the direct or the straight away shot like I am. I'm pretty much landing in the ball and going for a shot immediately. You don't have to do that. You can, you know, land on the ball and then rotate around and do a flick from a normal direct from facing forward with your car upright, like it usually would, or like it is right now. Or you know, you can land on the ball backwards and then do a backflip flick. There's all kinds of things you can try. I'm sticking pretty simple right now because that's sort of my style when I'm learning something. I want to master the basics before I move on to everything else. But yeah, you feel free to do other fancy things, or I know some of you are going to be like, oh yeah, I could triple reset these. I don't know what you're talking about, Johnny, with these being quite hard or anything, when I could do so much better than you. And yeah, I'm not claiming to be the best at this, but I think it's a really, really cool pack, and I think you should try it out. It's actually inspired by one of my viewers when I was live streaming challenged me to do a flip reset. They said that they'll donate me $5 if I can hit a flip reset shot. So I was like, all right, let me try it. And I went into my training pack, which a few of you will have tried, which is my double touch training pack. It's a really, really cool one that one of my viewers made that helps me improve my double touch game and my aerial car control game. If you have not seen that one, then I'll put that link in the description as well. It's actually not made by me, it's this one. It's called Self-Set Backboard Consistency by Flabby Nostril, so I'll put that in the description as well. Very, very cool pack for double touch practice. And it was in that one that I noticed that some of the shots or some of the setups in that training pack were quite good for practicing flip resets. And that's when I managed to hit a good flip reset, and I thought, hang on, why don't I just make a pack that has all of the good like setups from that other training pack, and I'll take out all the ones that aren't really applicable. And that's what we've got here. So we're going further into the midfield now. It is very, very possible to hit a strong enough flick or a strong enough shot from a flip reset here to hit the crossbar, to hit a top corner shot. I'm not going to, you know, repeat them too much and try and hit those shots, but I have done it a few times, and you can believe me on that or not, whatever you want. But yes, I have from the halfway line in this training pack hit a top corner shot. I did it, I think, on stream a couple of times. Yeah, I was pretty surprised, honestly. I didn't think that was going to happen. But yeah, you can get surprising amounts of power, like way, way more than you would expect. You want to flip, if you're going for power, obviously through the ball. That would have been a good one if the ball was a little bit closer to me. So if I'm slightly off to the left-hand side of the ball, I'll be diagonal dodging to the right. If I'm slightly off to the right, I'll be diagonal dodging to the left. And if I'm right behind the ball, I'll be dodging straight through it. Those are the three dodges that you're going to be using for the most part. However, you can use side flip sometimes. If you end up really weirdly positioned and side on, then yeah, you can side flip into the ball. Just get a flip reset while you're sideways, and then side flip through it. I've had some success doing that as well. And I've not really experimented with flip cancelling after dodging into the ball, but I've seen other people do it with quite a lot of success. And of course, that's where you after you dodge forward into the ball, after getting your flip reset, you hold backwards like that, and sometimes that can give you more impact in the ball, and of course that can let you keep boosting, of course. So this is just a really bad example of me doing it. There you go, I've just flip cancelled and I've flown off in the wrong direction. If you can fly into the ball with a flip cancel like that, then you can maybe get multiple touches, so be sure to give that a go. Just if you're wanting a few other tips and things that I've noticed on how to land these, and one of them is that you definitely want the ball to be dropping when you're landing on it. If the ball is still climbing, if it's still going up into the air, then you're probably just going to pop it, and it's going to be difficult to get an immediate flip into it. That being said, you can still come on, I can never hit that rebound. You can still, you know, get a flip reset on a ball that's moving up into the air, and then wait for it to come back down again. But that's not really what the shots in this pack have been constructed to do. As you can see, most of the time, as I'm arriving at the ball, it is just about getting ready to come down, and that's really ideal for me because then it's going to stick to my car more. There's another example of, you know, I've messed up the flip reset, but yeah, that's going to happen in game. What do I want to do in game? I want to fly down onto it and pinch it into the goal off the ground. So definitely keep on playing through the shots, even if you do mess it up, so you can practice those real game situations. The shots for the first 12 out of the 20 in this pack are mostly where you're coming from behind the ball. So yeah, you could chip the ball up, and then this could just be one of your options that you go for. Like I said before, you don't have to go for that in a game. You could just take a shot if it's an open net and put it on target, or you could try a long range double touch, is also very viable. it's just entirely up to you what you would want to do in a game, and I'm trying to like just give you guys another option, or another way to practice for different situations. So that's what this is really for. But yeah, I'll just play this through. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten to mention anything. Oh yeah, no, there is actually one more thing, and that is, if you, just like when you're setting up a rebound, or no, a double touch situation, you want to be air rolling into the ball at the last second to limit the recoil. So this is very important actually. And you'll see right here, as I'm about to flip reset on the ball, I air roll into it, and that helps my car to stop it from bouncing off the ball. And it keeps me kind of glued to it. I'll try and replicate again so you guys can see what I mean. But if I like just fly into the ball like this and I'm not air rolling, notice how my car bounces off the ball quite a lot there. But if I air roll into the ball at the last second, then I can stick to it. Of course, I need to be on the right side of it. Hold on. I'm definitely worse at doing these on the left side of the field. I'll be honest with you guys, and that's because I can't air roll very well in that direction. But yeah, there you go. That was a bit more of a sticky situation to the ball. I'm not sure. I'm not like a big rocket science guy, and by that I mean I'm not very knowledgeable in rocket science. Not that I don't like other people's content on the topic. But I'm not sure if the fact that I have air roll and power slide bound to the same key on my keyboard, of course that being shift, if you're a default keyboard controls user. I don't know if the power slide element has anything to do with it. Like when I'm holding shift to turn my car around, it does, of course, or to air roll into the ball. That does, of course, become power slide when all my wheels are touching the ball, and maybe that helps the car stick to the ball. I'm not sure. All I know is that if you do hold, or if you do air roll into the ball, if you do try to prevent that recoil, it is very helpful. So yeah, we're a bit more side on now. This is the last 8 shots in the pack. They're not from the same sort of angle as before, so I would say that these are definitely a bit more difficult for me. Even the close range ones, you might think that this is a really easy shot to do a flip reset on and put it into the net, but I find them harder sometimes because you end up hitting the crossbar a lot, and that's, like I said earlier, not always a bad thing. If you hit the crossbar, at least you've probably taken the opponents out of the game. And just like I said earlier, you wouldn't have to, like, the flip reset is not like the only way that you could score from this position. Double touches are very viable as well. If you realize that there's a goalie, you would probably want to do that. If you realize that the net's open, you would obviously want to shoot it in. But if you think that if you see somebody on the back wall shadowing your movement, yeah, having a flip reset in there to try and snipe the top corner after more of a delay after they've hopefully pre-jumped, pretty nice. And this wasn't a bad example here. We'll watch this one again. Notice air roll into the ball at the last second. I'm actually more behind the ball than I am underneath it when I get the reset, and then I'm just front flipping for the power. Okay, this is one I'm really bad at. I'm not confident here. Oh, it wasn't too bad. It's very deceptive. Like, honestly, this is the thing that makes close range flip resets so dangerous for me, is that when I'm hitting that shot, I don't even know where it's going. It could be going top shelf, it could be going to the right, it could be going to the left. It ends up going down the middle. Like, I don't even know where it's going. And if I, as an attacker, don't even know where it's going, how's the defender supposed to know where it's going? It's really quite difficult to predict. And yeah, this is just me playing through. This is not pre-recorded. I'm just doing this as I'm talking to you guys. And I've hit a few reasonable shots. They're not the best ones I've hit though. Like, I've hit some much better shots on my live stream. I'm not even going to say like off stream. I'm going to say straight up I've hit some of the best shots that are the best flip resets that I've ever done in my live stream just recently. And yeah, if you're a live stream viewer, you might remember a few of them. I was very surprised. I was like, oh, how did this happen? How am I now like actually landing on the ball and doing something somewhat useful with it? So yeah, just be encouraged, like give it a go, and I'm sure some of you are going to take to it. Wow, that was actually a really powerful second touch. This is sort of the argument for not cancelling your flip, is that if you don't, your car can actually roll into the ball after a full rotation and get some ridiculous power. Like, good luck reading that if that happens in the midfield. Nobody's going to be reading that. They'd have to be running back. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you want any other types of shots to be added to this pack. I can't edit it like myself, so this is just 20 setups that I thought were pretty realistic to real game situations. And you know, if you want to practice double touches, feel free. There's plenty opportunities to double touch these shots in as well. It's good practice for that, as you can see. You want to practice your open net shooting, be my guest, but yeah, you can also just flare it up a little bit and try to do something a little bit more fancy than you might on on a regular, what is this, Monday? Yeah, Monday. That's right, recording this on the same day it's uploaded. What do you know? But yeah, these ones are very difficult for me. I'm really bad when the ball's coming over from this side because I only ever air roll left, which is definitely a weakness in my own play, but it's not one that I'm going to address right now because that'll just be really that'll be really boring to watch, me missing absolutely everything. At least with this air rolling, I can land the ball with somewhat consistency and get flip reset shots somewhat consistently. I'm also not really a good person to look at for delayed dodging shots after flip resetting on the ball. I'm really not very good at that at all, so you'll have to look at someone else to see examples of people who get flip resets and then wait a second or two and then use their dodge. I'm not very good at that. Never really practiced this until a couple of days ago, so I'm just very much trying to land on the ball and then flick straight away before the ball goes too far out of reach. But yeah, feel free to practice that yourselves. I'm sure it's very possible in these shots not to use your dodge immediately if you so desire. That's a bit unfortunate. I thought I would have boomed that one. You do have to wait quite a while for these ones to become in a good angle for a flip reset, but that's the good thing about flip resets is you can kind of just hover here. The whole thing is a mind game. You know, we don't have to hit the ball we don't need to hit the ball with our car moving really quickly to actually get a good shot. We could be moving really slowly, and then suddenly we can pop it with a flick or a shot, an aerial shot mid-air, and that's like the advantage is we can like pick our spot. We don't need to shoot this from any particular height or particular angle. We don't need to hit it early like other shots in the game. There's a reasonable connection, but yeah, way over the bar. Not terrible if we're trying to surprise people and pass the ball to our teammates, but not the greatest open net accuracy as well. I'm trying to think really hard if I've forgotten anything about how to do these. We did talk about where to land on the ball, air rolling into the ball slightly, dodging through the ball for power. Yeah, I think mostly everything we've talked about, or everything that I've at least learned so far just by practicing and by watching other people execute these, I think I've mentioned. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything that you think I've omitted. I'll gladly pin that. But yeah, I'll play through this. Might as well. I've given you guys all the tips that I wanted to give, but I'll play through this and see if we can hit a couple of good shots at the end. The two shots at the end after this one are from a bit further back, so I find that easier to shoot on target than these ones. But yeah, these ones are more like what I would usually be double touching, or what I would usually just be shooting on target if it's an open net. And then the flip reset is more of a, okay, we're just going to try and match the ball's speed and fall with it. You'll notice I'm trying to like get my car to fall at the same speed as the ball, because then it's going to stick to me more. Going up, and then we're just feathering our boost to fall onto it. There we go, that was somewhat of a flip reset shot. It's all a mind game at the end of the day. I'm visualizing here a goalkeeper who doesn't want to challenge until I take a shot. They're going to try and either pre-jump a direct shot, or they're going to wait for me to pop it into the backboard and intercept that. That's like what I imagine a defender would do in that position if they're not straight away challenging. Which, by the way, if they're straight away challenging, I don't think a flip reset is the best option. Flip resets are something you do to outplay someone who's waiting on the ground or waiting on the back wall to see what you're going to do with your play. So yeah, we're a bit more distance now, but that does allow us to boom this a little bit harder into the top corner. I've not hit any like top corner shots yet in this little recording. I have done so before. I don't know if I'll be able to quickly find them, so it's probably not worth it. I believe yeah, it might even have had copyright music on it when I was doing that on stream, so I don't want to do that in case this video gets like demonetized or blocked from viewing from certain countries. Oh, I was actually going to ask though if there's any, like I say this every time. Oh, get out of here. Hello, that was going to be good. I was going to say if there's any other things that you guys want me to make try my hand at in terms of training packs. Holy cow, what are these flicks? How am I doing this? If only we were at the halfway line, this would have been nuts. I need to watch this replay. Yeah, anything else that you guys want me to make trading packs on, let me know. Maybe I can look into it. That's like legit a flick. I just flicked that. Didn't mean to, but I did. But I did manage to execute it. Oh. I'm nuts. Not really, but it kind of looked cool, I guess. What just happened? Just kind of fell on the ball, didn't I? I want to do something. I'm feeling good with this one. I've had some really nearly amazing shots, so I want to try this a few more times. Next time we get close, so I'll just go into the last shot and then we'll be done for today. As I know a lot of you are like, come on, I want to see shot number 20, which to the surprise of no one is actually just this same shot but from the other side, which is the side of the field that I'm not as consistent with shooting. Ugh, if only that was more powerful, right? Maybe I should have flip cancelled after getting that. Yeah, like I said before, keep going. Like after you mess up your flip reset in training, keep going. If you think you can get another touch on the ball, like you should get another touch on the ball like this. This could outplay a goalkeeper because they see me take the shot. They're like, oh, he's going for a flip reset. There it is. Okay, his shot's rubbish. Let's go and get the ball. Haha, and then it doesn't bounce up like they expect. That's what you've got to try and do. Kind of the same attitude with every training pack. Got to keep on playing it through till the end because you don't reset shots in real games. Obviously, if you've completely lost control, then yeah, reset the shot. Otherwise, you might as well play it out, try and get some sort of goal involved. Alright, I'm deteriorating here, boys. I'm deteriorating. It's gone downhill. We were doing some like decent stuff, but now it's just not very impressive at all. I don't know what happened. I don't know when to call it quits. That's the problem for me. I'm just too much of a perfectionist, believe it or not. Which, looking at my Rocket League play, is very hard to believe. Yeah, you can feel free to send me or put. There's a channel in my Discord called #ShowingOff. So if you do hit a cool flip reset shot in this pack, be sure to post it there. There's a link to that in my description. Another plug I might as well let you guys know about. I'm sure most of you know about it already. Is that my Twitter giveaway is going to end tomorrow night. So you've got just over 24 hours to get involved in my Twitter giveaway for the white octane. I don't know if it's the one I'm using. I don't think it's the one I'm using. I mean, not that there's any difference. I don't think this is a certified white octane or anything, but I do have another white octane that I'm giving away along with black Dici wheels and a 20XX decal and also a Hellfire Goal Explosion all in one. So if you want a chance to win that, just go to my Twitter and retweet that tweet that's pinned to my profile, and also drop me a follow and you have a chance to win. There's only about 3,000 people in the giveaway right now, so you've got a good chance, really. Oh, that would have been cool if it went in. Oh, it would have been cool if I rebounded it. Ah, come on. I was like, I don't know if I should be doing this, but every time that I think I'm about to land the flip reset, I'm just like, click, 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 click. I'm like, jump, 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 jump. I just want to dodge forward. Alright, we'll make this the last try of this, and I'll show us shot 20. Well, after the next time I actually hit a flip reset, I mean, will be the last one. That's not a very good line. Didn't get up high enough. Oh, hello. Okay, okay. Not as much power because it bounced before the line, but yeah, you can see potential. I'm sure you guys are going to be, a lot of you guys are going to be able to do this much more consistently. It's just a little, I didn't dodge through the ball. Maybe if I dodged diagonal to the left there, I would have had a better hit. I kind of did a glancing blow on it. Alright, so this is the last shot of the pack. It's very balanced, you know, in terms of all of the angles that you're going to get hit with. So you can practice doing this from every different angle that you can imagine. Yeah, it's still definitely I'd say, I mean, could you ever call flip resets beginner? It's beginner flip resets. Oh, get out of here! That would have been nice. Come on. Barred down, are you serious? Flip reset rebound. What way to finish that would have been. Yeah, I don't know if you could ever, it's a beginner as far as flip resets go, but it's still a flip reset pack, so yeah, we'll call it beginner flip resets. It's a good foundation. Good foundation for flip resets. There's still so many other different ways that flip resets can happen. Predominantly off air dribbles, I would say, is the big one that's missing from this. But I've never actually tried that, so no point in me showing you that one. But yeah, that's gonna do it pretty much for today's video. I'm just trying to hit a shot that's the best shot I've hit all day, and keep getting really close and not happening. I'm pretty happy though with how consistently I can land on the ball with, I should have cancelled my flip through that one. That would have been nasty. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how consistently I can land on the ball and actually get a flip reset. That's been something that really surprised me with how easy it was. And don't be demoralized if you try it and it's really hard. Like, obviously I do have a lot of errors in this game, and although I'm not the most flashy player, I do know how to put my mind to certain things. Is that a lob? No, I hit the crossbar. I do know how to improve at certain things in this game if I really want to. Hashtag world's worst grind champ. How long has this video even been? I can't even see my recording. I don't know how long this is. Usually I would just record the demonstration separately from the audio recording, but today I was like, I'm just going to do it all together because I feel like I'm sort of confident enough in my being able to do this live, because I did practice this on stream and I was like, this is satisfactory. It's not world class. I'm not going to blow anyone away, but what I will probably do is show people that, yeah, if Johnny can do it, then you might as well give it a go yourselves, right? That's sort of the plan with this. Go on, just give me that top corner, or give me that rebound. Top corner or rebound is all we want. That's all we want. Not enough behind the ball there. This is better. Not quite low enough though. Some of these, honestly, I'm surprised that they are flip resets. It's amazing. It's too low that time. Oh, see, that one I thought was a flip reset, but it wasn't. Obviously, the advantage of shooting as early as I am is that you don't really need to know if you have a flip reset. Like, I'm just landing on the ball and dodging immediately. I'm not trying to do anything fancy with delayed shots. It's not bounce before the line, but this was so slow. That's got to be like 40 kilometers an hour. Okay, nearly 60, but still, I missed the ball and then grazed it with the spoiler of the car. Not ideal. This is actually easier than I thought it would be, though. Usually when the ball's off to the left like this, I can't even land on it with my wheels. But this one's been somewhat successful. Yeah, what do you guys think? Just you could be brutally honest. Do I still suck? I think I still suck at flip resets, but I can land on the ball pretty consistently. Oh, listen, how do I keep doing these flicks? I'm not even trying to do this. The ball's just falling into the bar. Now, see, if that was a shot from the halfway line, it would be beautiful. It would just arc top shelf from a midfield flip reset flick. Instead, though, we're too close and we've hit the bar. That's like the constant issue here. Is like I said earlier, I don't know where I'm shooting, or I don't know where the shot's gonna go. I know I'm not aiming these. I'm just like trying to hit the ball and then see what happens. It's sort of the danger, or what makes flip reset so dangerous. I don't think anybody really knows what's gonna happen. That was reasonable, I suppose. And we'll just call it there because I don't have I don't know how long this is gonna go on. I'll probably like stop the recording and then hit a top corner one on my first try. But yeah, you don't need to honestly hit top corner shots with flip resets. Did I really score 2 of these on the first attempt with a flip reset? I don't remember that at all. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was somewhat helpful to some of you. And yeah, I'm going to keep practicing these. It's quite therapeutic. I'm not one for sitting in free training like hours and hours of the day, not trying to go pro or anything. But this was, I don't know, it's just kind of fun to try. A bit more of a finesse move than just booming the ball around all day. So feel free to let me know how you guys get on. Hopefully your flip resets are going to become significantly better. Maybe you're even going to be able to see a position in a real game where you can whip it out the bag. So good luck, best of luck with that. Again, flip reset pack and the aerial double touch aerial training pack codes will be in the description, so you can find them there. Let me know if they do work on consoles. I haven't really got a clue, honestly, but I could look into it. If they don't, I'll see what I can do. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks again.